everyone, and welcome. I am One Well Sheep yet again, and this is a bit of a follow-up video to my previous one, where I spoke about the Sonic Advance 2 PC port, because I had a couple of people asking me, how do I get this game running on my computer, how do I get this playable, and, you know, how am I able to play this for myself? And it's not really a complicated process. It'll take maybe, 10 minutes at most. So what you want to do first is go to the GitHub page that I will be posting in the description. And when you're on the web page, just scroll down to where it says setting up the repo here and click on these instructions. And this will give you your basic instructions on how to build and install Sonic Advance 2. And if this looks like gobbledygook to you, don't worry, I'm going to walk you through it all, so you don't have to worry about that at all. We have a couple of options on how to build it. You can either use a dev container, the Windows subsystem for Linux, or MSys, which isn't recommended. For the sheer fact that this will be the quickest and easiest way, I'm going to go through Windows subsystem for Linux method. And all you have to do is, first things first, let me move this over here, press the start button and type in Windows PowerShell. And when you are in Windows PowerShell, all you have to do here is type WSL --install. And this will give you a bunch of prompts from Microsoft, and it will essentially install Linux to be ran underneath Microsoft Windows. And once it is all done, type WSL-L just to see if you have any Linux distributions automatically installed, because I've had it sometimes where it has, sometimes it hasn't. And it looks like for me there is nothing installed. So I just run the exact same command again, WSL-install, and this will install Ubuntu underneath my copy of Windows, which it says may take a few minutes, but it actually doesn't take that long at all. So now I just type my username, so I'm going to type sheep. I'll make a super safe and secure password. There we are, lovely jubbly. And boom, we are now in Linux on Windows. That's simple. Now from this point onwards, you want to install the system requirements to actually make the game, which is honestly really simple. On the GitHub page, you scroll down to this bit where it says install system requirements, and just copy this code here, then go back to the command line and paste it. Type in your super secure password, and voila, it will update and install everything you need. Now, when it asks you, do you want to continue, obviously press Y and then enter, and it will just go through the process and it will continue to install all of the packages required. This might take a minute or two, so I'm just going to speed past all this. And voila, now that everything is all fully installed, what we're going to want to do now is go back to the GitHub page and copy the URL all the way up until it says SA2. And just copy that, go to the command line and type git clone and then paste the link. Now what this will do is it will take the GitHub and all the GitHub page, all the code on the GitHub page, and download it to your computer. Then type cd sa2, and this will move you into the Sonic Advance 2 directory. And if you want to see what files are in here, just type ls. It will show all of the files. You don't really need to, but it's in case you're curious. Then back onto the instructions, it will give you the instructions on how to actually build the game. Now, you have to have done all of the previous steps I've said beforehand to make any of this work. But all you really have to do is type make sdl2.dll, or at least, there we go, I can't type. And this should create the DLL file that you need. Then make stl_win32. And this might take a little bit of time, but this should, if you followed all the steps the exact same way I've done them, create an executable file that will allow you to play Sonic Advance 2 on your PC. This might take a minute or two, so I don't know, grab a drink or something. I'm going to speed past all this, so yeah, I'll catch you on a flip-flop. And voila, now that we're done, let's just type ls to just double check this here. And there it is right there. There's the game file. So from here, you can either type // and then sa2.sdl_win32.exe to run the game. And there it is right there. Bish, bash, bosh, easy peasy. Let's close that down because we don't actually want to play the game right now. And there we go. You have it on your PC. Now, if you want to move it from here so you can access the game quite easily at any time, all you have to do is just go to your desktop and you should see a handy Linux shortcut here. Just double click on here, double click on Ubuntu, go into home, your file name, SA2, and here's basically the game here. So for the sake of just convenience for now, I'm going to move this to our desktop, copy all the files across, because then I can just delete the Linux subsystem, and I won't need it essentially to play this game anymore, so bear with me a sec. And voila, now that that's done, let's just open this up and just find the executable file in here. So here it is. Double click it and see if it works. Microsoft will give you a pop-up, just say run anyway, and voila! It runs. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So there you are. You have Sonic Advance 2 on your PC. And if you want to enter full screen mode for this, just press Alt and Enter, and it will full screen your game. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that's all there really is to it. If you want to get rid of Windows Subsystem for Linux, so it isn't taking up space on anything anymore, if you go back to your command line and type in exit, it will take you out of your Linux. And just type wsl-unregister Ubuntu, and that will wipe all of Ubuntu off of your system. And if you just want to get rid of WSL as a whole off your computer, just type wsl-uninstall, and it will essentially get rid of everything. You won't have to worry about it. But there we are, ladies and gents. That is that for this now, and yeah, Sonic Advance 2, more than playable. So I hope this helps you. I hope this helps you guys. I know it can be quite tricky for people who don't know how to operate the command line, but I'm hoping I made the instructions nice and concise and clear to you guys. So there we are. With that, folks, I shall catch you all again as I'm going to play a bit of Sonic Advance 2 and have a jolly good time. So thanks for watching, folks. I shall see you after.